Hello and welcome to the second episode of 10 over 10. I recommend. My name is Kay and I am your host as well as the editor in chief of It Girl Africa. Today, my business of choice is ORI KI Group. I will be focusing on ORIKI Spa, which is a subsidiary of ORI KI Group. Fast facts about ORIKI Spa or ORI KI Group. Number one, it is Nigerian owned, obviously. That's why they are being featured in today's episode. Number two, they specialize in spa and beauty treatments. Number three, they also manufacture and sell skin and facial products, quite similar to Arami Essentials. They are located in Nigeria. They have several locations in Nigeria, and there's even an ORIKI Kenya. Well done, well done. And finally, they have a training institute, a wellness app, and a manufacturing subsidiary. I love it. Busy business. For today's episode, I'll be focusing on 4 areas. Number 1, customer support. Number 2, service offerings. Number 3, service quality. And finally, price war. Let's dive right in. When it comes to customer support, I have to hand it to ORIKI. They have that covered. Out of all the businesses on my list, I would say that ORIKI's customer support has topped it for me. I had an experience with them just before this memorable experience, right? They had double booked me. So when I showed up for my appointment, there was somebody else, right? And they wanted me to arrive first before they told me. I would have preferred they actually let me know. And because I was on my way, I would have just gone to a cafe to wait it out. But instead, I made that trip and I got there and I just had to wait and I didn't like it. So they offered me a complimentary something, and I was like, okay, fine. I was pissed, but I thought it was nice that they offered that to me, right? They were very apologetic. I have to give that to them. They were not, sometimes when a business does the wrong thing and, the person at the front desk is really rude to you, like, how dare you complain? I didn't get that feeling from them. They genuinely wanted to help me relax while I waited, So they offered a steam bath. Oh my goodness, listen. I'm going to get to services later, but if there's one thing you must do before 2024 ends, you must get a steam bath. You must. It was an amazing experience. They put some essential oils. I think they put lavender. Oh, I can't explain how I felt, I wish I could have stayed there longer. I think I was in there for 30 minutes. I felt like when I came out, I was a brand new person. So that's just a small example, right? They could have just said, look, we're sorry, let's offer you a drink or something. Or, they could have offered, okay, let's, gel polish or something at no cost. But I like that they offered me a package that already exists and something meaningful as well. The staff members, the person that greets you at the door, their therapists, in my experience, are warm, they're friendly. I've never had any issues with any of their therapists, right? And they're very open to feedback. They actually want to know what your experience was like. And if you didn't have a good experience, they want to know what happened. They want to know what you didn't like. And I like that commitment to customer service, right? It's not just about faking it. Oh, we're a spa, we're going to give you an average massage. Bye. If you didn't enjoy your experience and you let them know at ORIKI, I didn't like that experience, okay, that wax was very painful. They are open to hearing that and they genuinely will improve their services, So when it comes to customer support, ORIKI, well done, 10 over 10. ORIKI has a wide range of spa services. My go-to services are waxing, mani and pedi, massages, steam baths, facials, and body wraps. So let me tell you some of the body wraps they have. They have a body glow wrap. That sounds delicious. They have a body contour wrap where they used cocoa and rice powders. That sounds fantastic. Massages, they have wide range, aromatherapy, deep tissue, a 4-hand massage with 2 different therapists. That sounds incredible. I need to try that. That might be my next massage at ORIKI. They have facials. They have facials for men. Men's facial with neroli. Love the sound of that. They have facials for couples. You can do a mini facial for 30 minutes. Okay. You can do a purifying facial for an hour. They have a gentle facial treatment with avocado, which I've tried. They have the vitamin C radiant and pure facial treatment, which I've also tried. Check out their booking site because there's a lot there. And again, there's something for everybody. Another thing I'll say about ORIKI's service is they genuinely understand skin concerns and recommend the best treatment for you. I have sensitive skin, and whenever I go to get a facial, I always tell them, look, my skin is sensitive. I know you have a wide range of products that you make. You guys manufacture your products, great, but don't just use anything on my skin. It's very important because I will break out. You don't know my skin better than me. I will break out. And they listen and they tell me every product they're using on my face. Now, some people may not care about that, but when you have sensitive skin, you have no choice but to care. They also educate customers about their skin types and how to care for their skin. And they do this on their Instagram page, which I love. There's a lot of content on Instagram. And sometimes when you're a skincare or lifestyle brand, it's like you want to separate yourself from the rest, but if all of you are making the same kind of content, how do you even do that? I think what makes ORIKI special is that, one, it's an African-owned brand set up in Nigeria. Our skin needs are unique. I said the same in my Arami video. We live in a tropical country. Lagos is overpopulated. There's pollution. There's all manners of bacteria and germs just floating in the air and literally just finding a way to get on your clothes and on your skin. So ORIKI has this wonderful opportunity to educate us on how to care for our skin without even breaking the bank. Yes, they're pushing their products. Of course, they're a business. But also, everyone deserves to know that if they wash their face twice a day, they're least likely to get acne or, breakout, anything like that. If they know that, okay, if you invest in this product at this point in your life, it will help your skin look firmer, tighter as you grow older, So I like that. I like that their Instagram page is not just fluff. They actually have educational resources there as well. So well done, ORIKI. Service quality. Let me start by sharing a story of a really bad facial experience I had at a different spa maybe 2 years ago. It was a week before I was supposed to go for a coronation event. Please, a coronation event where they were going to crown a king and a queen. So of course I wanted my skin to look its best. And also where I was going for the event is a very hot state. So I wasn't planning on wearing makeup or a lot of makeup. I wanted my skin to just look as natural and as glowy as possible. So I go to this first time getting a facial done there. I usually get other services done there, but first I'm getting a facial, and I did tell the young lady that my skin was very sensitive and she had to be very careful about what she used. And she was like, yes. I don't know what happened, but she decided to take off my mask with sugar wax. I don't know why she did this. Till date. And of course, maybe 5-10 minutes after she had done this, my entire cheek area bumps. It was the reaction was instant. I was so bummed out because I'm like, not only do I have to travel like this, I have to take photos like this. I mean, what's going on? They had to give me a cream to reduce the inflammation, but honestly, it took almost 3 weeks for my skin to clear. And I never went back to that spa. I thought that mistake was too costly and I just didn't want to risk it again. And it took me a while to even trust ORIKI to do my facials, right? But I've never had that experience with them because whenever I say I have sensitive skin, please be careful, they actually use the right products on my skin. Their therapists are well trained, so that takes their quality from meh to fantastic. With services like facials and massages, you cannot risk sending someone that's not well trained out to go and meet with clients. If I'm coming to a massage therapist with really tight shoulders or there's a crick in my neck and that person does more damage than good, I will never forget because my body will be affected by what's been done. So their therapists are well trained, and if you have an issue with your treatment, they will take care of that complaint. They will. And finally, they use proper equipment. So the last time I got a facial at ORIKI versus let me say last year versus this year, completely different equipment. I loved it. The extraction process was not as painful because they were using something different. So they're keeping up with the times. That's good. And they care about hygiene and cleanliness. Have you ever gone to a business and you are just wondering, when was the last time you guys mopped your floors? Let's talk about that. Not the case with ORI. There's cleanliness because you're dealing again with the body. I don't want to get a mani and pedi and have to worry about sanitization stations. I don't want to have to think about that. I'm seeing the person cleaning the foot bath, and I'm like, well done. I like that everywhere is sanitized and clean before you go in, because again, you just, it's my body. I have to be careful. So thank you, ORI KI, for caring about hygiene and cleanliness and quality service. I appreciate you. Let's talk pricing. Show me the money. Comparatively speaking, I would say that ORI KI services are decently priced. You get the service you pay for. What I mean by that is, if all you're getting is a quick and dirty manicure and pedicure, like I get, you will get the best service because you paid for it. That, I think, is what separates ORI KI from other spa services I've tried or companies. I just always feel like it doesn't matter how much I spend, I get the best service. They look forward to pampering me because I'm giving them my money. I love that. They are in between affordable and very expensive. So if I compare ORI KI to Claire Essence's spa, for example, there's a clear price difference, right? I would say Claire Essence is more upscale and there's a lot more happening there. They don't have the same kind of business that ORI KI has, although they share similar services. But let me compare them to actual wellness centers that operate the same. First, I want to compare them to Teta Ayu, which is not a Nigerian-owned or business. They operate in Nigeria, but they're, I believe, Indonesian. And they have centers in Lagos and Abuja in Nigeria. Now, a standard massage at ORI KI, let me look at the deep tissue massage, an hour is 34,000 naira. Comparatively speaking, at Teta Ayu, although I don't see deep tissue here, I'm just going to pick one of their massage treatments. So, actually I do see Royal Java deep tissue massage, an hour is 40,000 naira. So ORI KI is cheaper. Now, Dermaspace is a Nigerian-owned wellness center, and their deep tissue massage with a 20-minute nap, which sounds amazing, by the way, is 36,500. So slightly more expensive than ORI KI, less expensive than Teta Ayu. Okay, so you see what we're doing here? And this is just one example, right? But when I compare each spa, each wellness center, ORI KI is more affordable, easier on the pockets, dare I say. So I think that if you want to gift someone a spa package, a massage, a mani and pedi, a facial, I would recommend ORI KI very highly. I have been gifted vouchers to ORI KI, and I'm telling you, I've loved each one. I put it on my wish list. In addition to my Arami oils, you will find ORI KI services on my wish list. Thank you for listening. Thank you for making it till the end. And I will see you on episode 3 of 10 over 10 I recommend. Bye.